today. Zika cases in Florida are on the rise. State officials today announcing that 5 new locally transmitted cases of the virus have popped up just in Miami Beach alone. That brings the number of cases in Florida up to 36. And in an unprecedented move, the CDC is warning pregnant women and their partners to not travel to 2 neighborhoods in the Miami area. I'm going to get right to CNN senior medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen in Miami. So what can you tell us, Elizabeth?
Pamela, as you said, this is an unprecedented warning, and here's the reason. We're getting what's called local transmission here in South Florida. That means that mosquitoes in South Florida are biting people with Zika who are in Florida and then biting other people. So the people who are ending up getting Zika, these new cases that you mentioned, those people didn't travel. They didn't go to Latin America or the Caribbean. They caught Zika right here in South Florida. It's the only place in the continental United States where this is happening.
Okay, so then that brings me to my next question, because for people outside of those 2 neighborhoods in Miami alone are probably wondering, well, what does this mean for me? You know, now that the CDC is saying what pregnant women should not travel to and should reconsider their plans for that county, how quickly could this spread outside of that area?
Right, so there's only these 2 specific areas that the CDC is telling people don't come here. For all of Miami-Dade County, the CDC is saying consider postponing your travels here. So, you know, what this means as far as spread, well, it started just in this one relatively small area called Wynwood, and then it spread to a section of Miami Beach. So, you know, viruses spread, and we've seen this in Latin America, in the Caribbean, and Puerto Rico. So will it spread? No one can say for sure, but it certainly seems likely, according to the experts I've been talking to, that it will spread because that is the nature of this disease.
That is frightening. Elizabeth Cohen, thank you very much for that.
Thanks.
And that's it for The Lead. I'm Pamela.